Hello everyone, welcome back. As of recording this, a new Kirka client has been released called Nameless Client. Now it's been in development for quite some time. It's from Irvelo. A lot of you guys know who that is. And yeah, I'm super hyped for it, and I'm gonna show you guys everything it has to offer, as well as a few of the issues with it. So if we hop over here to settings, you hit right shift to open Nameless Client settings, and you get all sorts of stuff. So you have these are not Kirka settings, these are for Nameless Client, and do some pretty cool stuff. So like you can hide in-game chat if you want, hide in-game UI. You can move UI animations. You can choose if you want default theme, just the normal theme, or nameless theme, which I think looks way better than the default. Looks so cool. I love it. You could have a custom CSS if you liked. Um, and then just some indicators right here. So that'll show your indicators. This will show your position in game. So like if you're winning in second, third, whatever. This is the KDR indicator, so it'll show your kill death ratio. And then this will show the KDR in the tab list. This is a super awesome feature. I love it. It's called keystroke overlay. And when I click that, I get an overlay. So I'm hitting the A key right now, and you can see it. You can also move it. So if I want the keystroke overlay over here, I can do, say, we can change it by 20. And it moved over 20 pixels. Now what I'd actually like to do is, since it's my monitor is 1920 1920 pixels wide, we can try that. And that's going to go off the screen right over here. And if we, so you just figure out, I'm going to try doing 1500. Let me add a 0. And we've gotten most of it. But so you can fiddle around with that. You can also move it higher or lower. So we could do minus, say, 100. That's 10, 100. And it did that. And now just normal 100. It drops 100. Pretty cool. So you can do negative numbers. You can move stuff all around. Pretty cool. We're just gonna reset these to 0. So we're gonna type in 0, 0, hit enter. And you can also edit the thing. So you put on edit mode, and you can remove keys. So I'm going to remove, it doesn't seem to be working. We'll just turn it off, then on again. Strange. It doesn't appear to be working. It was working earlier. Maybe we turn that off, on. Not sure why this is happening. I'm not really sure what compact mode does, but when it's, wait, so if it's off, can I still edit it? I guess compact mode has to be on to be able to edit it. Bit strange. I don't know what compact mode does. But as you can see, I'm clicking things and it's removing those keys. So we can just remove all these keys if we wanted. And then when we turn off edit mode, it's gonna be gone. See? So it removed those keys. And what's cool is it like dynamically shrinked. So I removed the L key, and you don't see a space. It just like removes it. Looks very clean. What I would like to see is if you could, like, this is totally I mean, this is, it doesn't really matter, but it'd be nice to be able to select multiple. Like if one of those little draggy rectangle things were to pop out and you could just remove multiple at a time, that'd be pretty cool. But I'm gonna move just like these, and this will show up in game, wherever. And it's gonna look, and it's gonna be pretty cool. You'll be able to see keystrokes that other people are using. I'll remove those, that, and that. And when I turn off the edit mode, it's gonna look like that. And we can do all sorts of stuff with it. Actually, you might not want to remove caps lock, because otherwise it moves everything down. So if we turn that back on, Boom, looks pretty freaking sweet. And then we can just say move that over 500, and yeah, you can move it around. Pretty sweet. It'd be nice if you could just drag it and automatically do it. Um, but yeah, now we're just gonna return that to normal, and we are going to go over to performance. Now you can have unlimited FPS, which is pretty sweet. A lot of clients have this. It's actually a client-only feature. So that's nice. And auto full screen, it'll just launch into the full screen without the border at the bottom or whatever. Um, you've got your normal things right here. It's a custom CSS, which is pretty cool. And over to client, we can do all sorts of stuff. So we've got show rich presence. So that what that means is in Discord, it'll show that you're using Nameless Client and what if you're playing like solos and on Naboo, it'll show that. And you can turn that off here. You can turn off the join button so people could join it if they want. This shows you how to toggle the menu. So I'm gonna hit R shift and it turns off and it removes the nameless things. I don't think these are customizable, so it doesn't really matter. You can zoom in. Let me try that. Doesn't seem to be working at the moment. Not a big deal, but whatever. So we've got that. Those are all the nameless settings. So we're just gonna hit R shift to remove it. And then what you can do is you can import your settings into it. So the Kirka settings are right here. And yeah, you'd hit import if you have your settings code copied. And yeah, so I'll show you how to get your settings from wherever. It's all basically the same, and then I'll show you how to import it. All right, so right here I have Better Kirka Client open, and I'm just gonna go to settings. This will work anywhere, and you're just gonna click export, and you're just gonna copy that, and you've got your settings code. You can paste this wherever if you want to save it, and I'll just quickly go back over to Nameless, and we will go to settings, and we're gonna import my settings. You just click up there, paste it, import, and all your settings are here. So it's got like my mods, got everything. There's a small glitch here with the CSS. By turning nameless mode off, you would that wouldn't be an issue. There's obviously a few small bugs here. And yeah, so I'm gonna show you some pretty cool how it looks in game. It's pretty nice. I like it. And yeah, so you change your like what you want to be playing right here with this button, and then you just close it, whatever. I want to only play Naboo, and so you can turn off modes. When they're on, it's like that. It'll turn blue. So I only want to play solo Naboo, and we're gonna hit quick play, and um that's just how you join it instead of the play button down here like with Better Kirka Client. So we've got this, and it shows my stuff. Now this is how the settings or how the weapon select thing is. Pretty cool looking. And this will just close that window. And as you can see, we've got everything. And it looks super clean. And yeah, I have highlighting on in my Kirka settings. So that's why the players are white. And you guys can do that, If I were to hit my shots, I should probably hit my shots. But you can when you switch your guns, you can like see it in the bottom right corner. It's a very clean looking it's very clean looking HUD, and I really like how that looks. And then you can hit I to show everything, and yeah, that's pretty cool. I have unlimited FPS off right now, and I just got beamed. But yeah, it's pretty sweet. It shows When you hit tab, it shows that. And as you can see in the top, well, you can kind of see it here. It shows my stats, and I can click settings right here. These look like the same icons as Fortnite. I think this takes a screenshot. Wait, I don't actually know what that does. Confirm. Oh, that's spectate. Oh, I didn't know what that was. And we can, you can check out your Kirka settings. You can leave the match. Yeah. So I'm just gonna hit shift and I will go over to here and let's see, what do I want to do? I will turn on show indicators, KD indicator. I'm not sure why that didn't work when we were in our game, but we'll see. We'll close this with R shift. And yeah, overall the client is super cool. It's got a load of great features. Ervlo's also gonna add some other features at some point, hopefully. He said I could leak these. So, health highlighting, like, is in better Kirka client. Zero ADS, and I think he said badges. Which would be super cool. Kind of like the verified badge in game. But, he could have custom ones, like better Kirka client does. So, the only fault I have with the client right now is it's still a bit buggy. I've ran into a few bugs already. But this client is brand new. It's only a few hours old. And when you have I'll show you something. So when you have a higher resolution here, your performance just tanks. And we'll go back. Oh wow, it actually seems like it's working well now. That's so strange. It had been bad for me before. It might be something to do with unlimited FPS, and I had that on. But, before it had given me quite bad frames, although it could have been something else, honestly. But, yeah, it looks really good. We can I just want to actually make sure I turned up my thing. We'll try that. Yeah, still great. Looks really nice. And no performance drops. That's actually surprising. Because before, it wasn't like that. So, yeah, that's all Nameless Client has to offer at the moment. I'm super excited to see where this goes. Big thanks to Ervlo for making it, obviously. Obviously, better Kirka Client is getting a bit out of date. There's not a whole lot of new features, and health highlighting doesn't work everywhere in like every game mode. So, this is it's really cool to see a new client finally. Because we had originally just Kirka client, just the normal Kirka client, and better Kirka client. And this is super cool to see. So yeah, if you guys found this video helpful, please consider subscribing. I'm obviously gonna put a link to the download in the description. And yeah, thanks for watching.